Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Game 1 of the American League Division Series. In the air, right field. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. And that's a great play for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play. And that ends the inning.
Now into the game, Cedric Reyes. He'll be out in left field. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. That one down the line, and it stays fair. The throw in, and he's out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong as a really nice throw came into third. It falls out of it.
Over to first. That ends the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
So digging in, Chad Smith. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Ball misses. Throw, safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. Looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Tapped softly on the ground. Morris. Handles, throws to first. That ends the frame. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
And you got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Goes down looking. We'll move to the third with no score. Left-hand batter waits. Grounder off the pitcher. And he beats it. He's safe. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. The flip, there's 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
His friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching down, makes the catch. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Yes. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw to second. He's safe.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Kovaleski under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just
right side. Slides, but he can't come up with it. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
everything came together for him. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Getting loose out there. Charlton getting loose as well. Fly ball to right. Polito holds it in on the run. Halfway through this one, still no score. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score.
Swing and a miss struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Well, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swung on, belted. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Here is Dan Rosas. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe! In comes the run from second. And they take a 2-run lead.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Zuniga makes the grab, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 5 innings complete. The A's on top 2-0.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me.
They're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters They take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Gone. A two-run blast. And we're starting over. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. 50 chance when you guess. So I'm sure that changeup looked like a fastball almost the entire way to the plate.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 2-2 game. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 out.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful as in a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Smith drifts towards it, makes the catch, and that is that. 6 innings behind us, all square at 2-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Evers down to first, out on the drop third strike, 2 gone.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. Time chased outside the zone.
Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
No ball, 1 strike.
With the go-ahead run at first, here in game 1 of the ALDS. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. Bases empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. But no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss.
Swing and a ground ball. They get the force. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Line drive. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Hit in the air, left field. McDermott corrals it, and that is that. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Digging in, Vince Henderson. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Tattooed to Tater Town. Population U, bro. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really...
This one high in the air to left center. Reyes pulls that one down, and that will end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show.
To that spot very often against a guy like this.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cut on and lifted in the air. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Really important at bat coming up now.
Tying run at the plate. On the ground, out to short. Morris tosses to first, and that's an out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't.
Results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. One strike away from securing game one. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game one to set the tone.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close two-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.